Howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Magu-chan God of Destruction, Chapter 28. So, last chapter was a New Year's chapter, and it was so much fun because Magu-chan, like, split off into 7 little mini Magu-chans, and fucking the jokes were just friggin' amazing. And we saw Nobutaku, you know, drunk off his ass, and then like Yunaris was being such a mama and her and Ruru's mom got along so well. I can't wait to see what we're gonna get this week. And also, of course, I gotta mention, I still love that Magu-chan is getting more and more popular. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. In a quiet rural town somewhere, Izuma Kisaragi, a descendant of the Holy Knights, laments in anguish. Damn it, what should I do? With the destructive power he unleashed on that snowy day, it had been easy for him to destroy the world. Is he really humanity's enemy? Meanwhile, elsewhere, the young girl Ruru Miyagi is conflicted. Here I go, Magu-chan! Demons out! And this chapter is we're getting a Lucky Beans and Demons chapter! Sweet! Happiness in! What is this ritual? Today is Setsuban. We throw beans to chase away bad spirits and invite happiness into the home. What need is there to fear evil spirits who can be repelled by throwing beans at them? That's just how the holiday goes. My parents had me bring over a bunch of beans as a gift, so you could throw a whole lot more, you know. I know, but living the poor life makes it hard to be so wasteful. I know. So I am to recite a curse while throwing beans about. Sure, you can throw them for me, Magu-chan. Very well, then I shall spread them all around. Wait, what are you planning on spreading? Rather than some shriveled up old beans, this natto... Rather than some shriveled up old beans, this natto enveloped in chaotic slime will be more effective. Come forth, blessings, be gone, foul spirit. Spirit, stop! That's gonna be a pain to clean up. Okay, Izuma, let's engage Magu-chan in another lively duel. I didn't come to fight him this time, Yunaris. I need to know what he's planning. I need to know what his true intentions are. Come on out, Magu-chan! I have a bone to pick with you. Begone, foul spirit! Oh, he died! Oh my god, are you okay, Izuma? I'm so sorry you have natto. You hate natto, don't you? The moment we meet, you throw a disgusting rancid substance right in my face. How dare you, God of Destruction, Magu-chan! I knew it! You and I are mortal enemies! Today is the day I put you in the ground! Stop! No housing in here. Don't stop me, young maiden. He's the one who started it. Yet again, he comes at me with accusations. If you're going to fight, at least do it in a way where no one gets hurt. I've got just the idea. I'll heal them, so it'll be fine. Mama Yunaris! That does it. We'll make it a Setsuban showdown. Setsuban showdown? Everyone ready? It's the Setsuban showdown. Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. Whoever manages to hit their opponent's mask with beans first wins. I see, so these beans have been given a divine blessing of good fortune, and this is a means of defeating evil in this country. We don't have such a custom. Just as the incantation of demons out states, I will send you back to the chaos world. You're the one who will be banished, you foolish holy knight or whatever you are. You should seriously quit wasting your time with this guy. I know, you're jealous, Ren. You're jelly as hell. I'll help spread the beans, so it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Besides, I'm worried about Izuma. When I met him on New Year's Day, he was acting strange. Here I come, Magu-chan, my fatal blow! Woo! Thunderbolt Punishment Bean Edition! Yes! Woo! That wasn't the force of beans! That wasn't the force of beans! Did you see that? That is the power of my magic. By imbuing objects with one of the 4 magical attributes of fire, water, wind, or lightning, I was able to increase their intensity, turning them into magic bullets. Ordinarily, I've relied on magic weapon fortified with Yunaris' providence, which would curb how much of my power is exhausted. But this time, seeing it's a Setsubun showdown. I had no choice because it forcibly draws out the wielder's magic. The holy sword Orichalcos was believed to be an evil blade that invites destruction, but by using it in my training, I was able to increase my magic. Your explanation is way too long. What is this? The greater the impetus, the greater the amount of information? Are you done rambling, Holy Knight, or whatever you are? What the? It didn't work? Wait, you consumed them? He ate them! Losing their moisture and becoming shriveled up and dry, these little seeds remind me of how death and life are one and the same. Not bad. Your food review sucks. Dude, that didn't suck. That was deep. Fucking uncultural swine. I'm not done yet. I still have beans and magic to spare. Take this. Hey, Neris, make him stop, would ya? He obviously doesn't stand a chance. That isn't up to me to decide. I love that Neris is just recording this whole thing. That isn't up to me to decide. A fight is precisely what the boy wants. The wicked gods were once sealed away by my ancestors. I got stronger not just to seal away beings who threaten humanity, but to do away with them entirely. However, the most supreme being of them all, Magu-chan, the god of destruction, won't even pay attention to me, and rather than turn the world to ash, he lit up the sky. So what am I even doing here? Woo! Poor Zuma, Izuma's just an internal struggle here. And I like this a lot because this is something that people just should be going through because their ideas are being questioned. They are. When people's ideas are being questioned, sometimes you gotta lash out like this to find the answer. But at least he's trying to find the answer and not just being a complete dick and just going into an echo chamber. Unlike certain sheep I know. And I'm not just talking about the Pinot sheep. You leftist sheep do it too. Let your worries consume you, Azuma, and after you're rid in agony, please show me what humanity chooses and where they will end up. I think that Magu-chan and Azuma are very similar. They are. They both were conflicted. Magu-chan was conflicted in, his ideals of what being a god of destruction was supposed to be. He thought that all he was supposed to do was destroy. That was his purpose. Same with Azuma. That his purpose was supposed to be destroy gods of chaos. That's rid of them in this world. But Magu-chan's purpose has been challenged, and he is just like, oh shit, maybe there is more to me than just destroying shit. I can not just for evil. There's more to destruction than that. And it's the same thing with Izuma. He's realizing, oh shit, there's more to a god of chaos and destruction. There's more to them than meets the eye. I wonder if they can grow closer through their fighting. Yes! A god of destruction and a kid named with a warped sense of reality named Azuma. I guess they're both misfits in this world. Ain't nothing wrong with being a misfit. It appears this is over. Having acquired the seeds that became my flesh and blood, I am sated. I am sure that you have realized it by now, Holy Knight, or whatever you are. Without sealing gems, no lowly human is a match for me. Let alone with some delusion and crude magic. God of Destruction, Magu-chan, I have a request. Please unleash your powers of destruction on me. Fight me for real. Woo! Very well. As a lowly human who bestowed gifts upon me, I shall grant you your wish. Wait, if you do that, he could really get hurt. I would appreciate that. Fighting is all I can do. The holy knights and wicked gods, good and evil, happiness and demons. I'm done thinking as a single knight. I will challenge you with all my body and soul, so please, face me. Oh, this art is beautiful. and what this is. And I think this has got to be one of the best chapters of this manga by far, is they are facing reality, especially Izuma. Izuma is facing, it's more Izuma facing the reality of his ideals. He's facing it head on. This is so powerful. I don't think a lot of people realize how powerful this is. Hey, tell me, God of Destruction, Magu-chan, why did you go easy on me? Aren't you a wicked god who presides over destruction? God of Destruction, wicked god, I do not remember ever calling myself those. Lowly humans only call me that out of fear. Woo! It would be easy for me to erase your existence, but my disciple wishes that I do not harm you. It's not about defeating the god of destruction, but changing him. It wasn't Magu-chan, but that young maiden who I lost to. I admit defeat. You again. He let them arrest him without putting up a fight. The next day... Yay! Now to introduce the new student. I am Izuma Kisaragi of the Holy Knights. It's nice to meet you. In my pursuit of the god of destruction, I have decided to infiltrate this school. What are you doing at our school? I thought that after your fight with Magu-chan, you'd gone home. I've come to understand that there is no greater urgency in suppressing the god of destruction, Magu-chan, but that doesn't change the fact that his powers are immense and dangerous. That is why I will be taking on the duty of keeping an eye on that young maiden in Magu-chan. You help me out too, boy. Wait, you're my age. I'm 16. Why? Go to a high school. The class next door is so noisy. I heard they got a new student. Yay! The Holy Knights and the God of Destruction are having a temporary ceasefire. I joined the club! Yes, he does! This chapter, man, this chapter is... This is the turning point, the turning point chapter I was looking for in this manga. This really was. I'm so glad we got this chapter. This was, oh God, this was such a powerful, powerful chapter. This has to be, again, one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful chapter of this manga, by far. It really is. And the other chapter I would say was really powerful, off the top of my head, was probably Magu, and Magu in the BS chapter was definitely up there. That chapter was so good. Oh my God, that was a very powerful chapter as well. But this one, to me, is definitely, I would say, is in terms of underlying message, this has got to be this is definitely the most powerful chapter to me. Because as I said, and again, the timing of these manga chapters, man, holy shit, it's just like, tinfoil hat on for a second, is just so fucking scary because of what's happening right now. Because what you have happening right now is you have, as I said earlier, you have these fucking sheep that are buying in echo chambers and refuse to face that there is another side of things, and refuse to have their ideals / point of view challenged. They don't want to be challenged at all. They would rather be in their flock. They'd rather be in their echo chambers. And what Izuma did here, and we've seen Magu do it as well, throughout this manga, and even Nobutaku and Yunaris too, and yes, Ren as well. We've seen all these characters have their views challenged, but nothing like this with Izuma. And Izuma facing this head on, having his views challenged, and this bias, this ideology of the gods of chaos, the gods of destruction being freaking evil, was ingrained in him, was drilled into him by the Holy Knights. And to see him face it and challenge it like this was so freaking powerful. I loved everything. I love everything about this chapter. The writing was perfection. The art was perfection. And I think probably the best part of this chapter was when Izuma, was, I'm going to find that part right here. Hold on a second. When, was when Izuma asked Magu, I'm going to read this. Hey, tell me, God of Destruction, Magu Menaku, why did you go easy on me? Aren't you a wicked god who presides over destruction? God of Destruction, wicked god, I do not remember ever calling myself those. Lowly humans only call me that out of fear. That is just... that is probably the best part of this chapter, is that. Because, again, the assumptions that we make about people, based on, appearances, based on political ideology, based on their hobbies, based on just their life experiences, based on religion, based on stereotypes, based, oh my god, what's the other thing I was thinking of? Did I get all that shit? Did I get all the shit I want? Yeah, I think I got it all. Based on whether they have money or not. Just based on everything. Based on, and obviously, based on being good, what their perception of good and evil is, obviously. Just being spoon-fed opinions like that. Because these people are, they're sheeple. They are spoon-fed opinions. They are spoon-fed their perceptions. They don't know what's right or wrong anymore because of that. Because of what people are telling them. They need to figure it out for themselves. And this is why I really love covering manga so much. Because manga does this. Manga promotes individuality and coming to your own conclusions. And I love it. Freaking love it. Definitely so far, out of all the chapters I've covered so far today, I think this is definitely the best one so far. Oh, and pretty goddamn cool. Oh man, between this one and the first chapter of the oh my god, what is that shit called? The Elusive Samurai. Between this and the Elusive Samurai, it's going to be tough for me to tell which chapter was better. Oh god, this chapter was so good. I'm really curious what you guys thought of this chapter. And what do you guys think of the underlying message of this chapter? Confronting your bias, confronting your ideological view. I just think it's so freaking powerful. I love it. Love this turning point of a chapter. This is exactly what this manga needed. Of course, besides, the other shit, like the other Pillars of Chaos and something that I think will happen. I still think it will happen, especially with this chapter now, is we're going to see another Holy Knight come in. Oh, you better believe it. We're going to see a senpai or a kohai come in. Damn straight. Watch. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Magu-chan content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.